Hello, my name is Adonis, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a new spread what I call "What Do They Secretly Want to Tell You?" All right, so let's get after it. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell my Libras? What do they secretly want to tell my Libras? What do they secretly want to tell my Libras? What do they secretly want to tell my Libras? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. Okay, that feels good. Okay, so they want to tell you right from the beginning that they want things to have more of an equal give and take, if you will. Okay? They need things to have more of an equal give and take, to be more charitable all the way around. Not just with your time, not just with finances, but also with your time, with your energy. They want to be more charitable, not just with each other, but also in the environment as well, like in your neighborhood, in your area. So they just want to have like an overall just want to change the energy all the way around, be more charitable to each other and to others in your immediate circle and exterior circle as well. Okay, now they've done a lot of thinking about this. They've done a lot of thinking and contemplating about this. Okay, this is the energy of someone that has looked at the state of what's happening outside in the world, and has decided that they really want to turn around. They really want to make an internal and an external change to change their circumstances, and to also change their mindset. Excuse me, I'm getting all tongue tied. Also change their circumstances inside and outside as well. So they want to make an overall change in the way that they see things, the way that you see things, the way that people see things around them. So this is a person that has had an epiphany, if you will. Okay, now they want to begin to start communicating that epiphany, but they're trying to figure out the best way to do it, how to really get their point across to everybody. You know, like they've made this turn in their life. They want everybody else to know that they've seen the light. Okay, they've seen the changes that they want to happen in their life. Now, the reason they're trying to share this with you is because they believe that you guys are soulmates. So they want to share this good news with you, this epiphany that they've had with you. And they want to start looking at things in new and exciting ways. This is like a new exploratory energy, if you will. So, in other words, they believe, and I feel like they actually have done this. You know, there's this inner spark. There's the way that the world is, okay? The true way the world is, and then there's the way we want the world to be. And this person has seen beyond that. They've seen how the real world really is, and how they can change their reality by uplifting their vibration, okay? Uplifting the vibration of those around them. And that's why it's so important that you also kind of understand where they're coming from, because you're going to kind of see like this shift in their personality. So it's going to be a slight shift. Maybe the type of things that they did before. Maybe the music that they listen to is going to change. Maybe the movies that they watch are going to change. Maybe their eating habits are going to change. There's this metamorphosis that's taking place with this individual, and they want to share this good news with you. Okay, so these changes are beginning to happen. It's going to start happening more rapidly, and they're definitely trying to manifest this into reality. Okay, they're trying to push this, this new mindset into reality here. Now we got the Empress card here as well. Okay, so they're thinking about in aspects of fertility, of abundance, of material happiness. They believe by changing the vibration here. Okay, see, so in other words, a high tide rises all ships. So it's their consciousness begins to rise. Everyone around in their immediate circle, their consciousness is going to begin to rise as well. And so that's what's happening here. Okay, so they want to share this good news with you that they've really come to this epiphany, if you will. Now, with that being said, of course, it's going to be a little bit of setbacks here. So let's see what they are. Let's see what the blockages. What potential blockages could we be looking at here? What kind of potential blockages could we be looking at here? What kind of potential blockages are we looking at here? Okay, so recognize victory. Okay, Six of Wands. Well, the blockages could be that even though they've come to this new epiphany, this newfound enlightenment, a lot of people around them may not see it, may not get it right away, and that's going to impede the recognized victory here. Okay, that's going to impede the recognized victory here. Like I said, they want to share this good news with you about this new epiphany that they've had. They're sharing it with you because they believe that you guys are soulmates. But that recognized victory, like I said before, the changes are going to be kind of hard to take in the beginning, all right? And so that recognized victory is going to be delayed, all right? Now, also, they're going to want to take a leadership role in this, okay? Sharing this good news of kind of getting out there and inserting themselves in people's lives. It's going to be problematic because not everybody's going to take to this, okay? And they're going to try to be very nurturing, very understanding, very down to earth, okay? All right? But also here, I'm feeling and I'm seeing here with the Queen of Pentacles, there's a possibility that this newfound spiritual enlightenment may inadvertently kind of affect their pentacles a little bit also. Because we're talking about legacy here. We're talking about Ten of Pentacles here. We're talking about legacy. We're talking about long-term financial stability. Because of this new shift in perspective, it may cause a little bit of upheaval as far as their financial securities go. Okay, and again, because of things that are happening all around us, people's perspective has changed. Okay, not as many people put as much emphasis on financial security anymore as they do their overall health or their overall just world perspective. This thing is causing people to go through a metamorphosis. Some in a positive direction, some not so. Okay? Sometimes some people it's going to be painful to go through this process, and sometimes people are going to lose friends here. This is what this reading is telling me here, and that's the energy that I'm getting off of this here, because there's also a very high probability for this sudden change is going to cause some upheaval. It's going to cause some upheaval in their personal lives here, with friendships, possibly, as I was talking about as far as Pinnacle it goes, possibly a job situation, okay, employment opportunities, okay, relationships, family relationships, personal relationships. This newfound epiphany is going to cause some issues here, okay. They're going to work hard at, they're going to, the harder that they work and they really push themselves and get people to see this newfound enlightenment that they've received, the more they're going to feel hurt, pain, stabbed in the back, okay? They're going to feel betrayed because people aren't going to understand this sudden switch in polarities here, okay? And their couple love is going to be rejected. Okay, their couple love, people, they're going to try to give their couple love to people to say, hey, listen, this is the better way. This is a new way to think about things. And it's going to be outwardly just rejected, okay? So basically, this spread is about someone that has just going through a transformational process, but they're doing it out in the open for everyone to see, okay? And not everybody is going to be able to resonate with this situation. You're even though, you're hearing about this, it's going to be even hard for you to kind of resonate with this newfound perspective. It's going to be a hard pill to swallow here, and there's going to be a lot of sudden changes that are going to take place here. So with that being said, let's see what additional information the Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? One more shuffle. Okay, so there's no place like home. So Spirit's gonna say basically like, hey, listen, there's gonna be this feeling of wanting to keep everything kind of like in-house. There's no place like home. Keeping everything in-house, keeping everything home, everything grounded. Okay, you're gonna try to keep the lid on the bottle here, but it's gonna get out. It's gonna come out. Okay, these newfound changes. You're going to try to want to keep these things suppressed somewhat to make it not look like this person's kind of losing their mind. But it's just gonna come out. Okay, so Spirit's saying, hey, babe, listen, celebrate your magnificence. You might as well just kind of go along for the ride because these transformations are gonna happen. Okay. And celebrate the magnificence of this transformation that's going to take. This is some big changes that are going to happen. There's going to be some big changes that are going to happen here. However, celebrate the sacred gap. Give thanks for the buffer time. So you're going. The Spirit's also saying, hey, listen. To the point that you can keep things kind of under wraps is going to make you feel a sense of comfort. Like, wow, I think I got this thing under wraps for now. Like, okay, we can go through the sudden changes, the movies, the friends, the outlook. You're gonna try to want to keep that suppressed, but it's gonna come out at some point. All of these big changes are gonna come out, and the transformation is gonna be seen by all. And celebrate and enjoy the time that you can while these transformations are taking place subtly. Enjoy that time because at some point it's going to be like a volcano. It's just going to be explosive, okay? And this transformation is going to take place. And, it's going to be a wild ride, okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you haven't already, please like, share, or subscribe. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everybody, but if it does resonate with you, you want to know more about it, go down below and get a personal reading. In addition, just want to say thank you guys for all your support. Thank you guys for tuning in to my live possession video. If you haven't already, you may want to check that out about possession. Also, I did a video on candle magic that is very interesting. Candle and sigil magic. Okay, so I love you guys. My name is Adonis, and I'll absolutely see you next time.